Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel.
Hi, and welcome back to my channel where I'm documenting my journey on the Optavia 5-in-1 plan. Today, I'm giving you a what I eat in a day, spend the day with me, run my errands with me, and that sort of thing. Right now, I am on my way to Trader Joe's. You saw my first fueling. I was at Mike's house, and I keep a little mini dash waffle maker there. I had the golden chocolate chip pancake for my first fueling. I am on my way to Trader Joe's. I have printed out my Trader Joe's approved list, and I got this list on the Sandy's Kitchen website under, I think it's called Helpful Links. It tells you exactly what has been approved on the Optavia plan and how it counts. So I'm going to be buying a few of these items, and I will show you my Trader Joe's grocery haul when I get home. I am also heading to the UPS store because I am going on a vacation in May, and I ordered a bunch of bathing suits from Amazon. So I ordered 5 of them, and 4 of them are getting sent back. You know, it's hard to order stuff like that online because you never know about the sizing, and a few of those I think were running small. So I'm going to go to Trader Joe's first. It's kind of on my way back from Mike's house. Then to the UPS store, and then home for my second fueling and to get some stuff done around the house. While I'm on the go, I have my 40 ounces of water to drink. That'll knock out a lot of my 64 ounces for the day. And I will see you at home.
Remember when you told me you believe in something, and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim, and come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken.
Hello again. I am back from Trader Joe's, and I did intend to do a little bit of filming inside the store. However, it was a freaking madhouse in there. It was wall-to-wall people, so I wasn't able to do any filming. But let me show you what I got. I'll start out with the proteins. The first thing I'm going to show you is these beef filet mignon steaks. And this is what I'm going to have tonight for my lean and green. I'm going to make that for Mike and myself. And I didn't know exactly how to count it. I called my coach, and she wasn't sure either, and recommended that I call Nutritional support. However, it's Saturday and they are closed. So I was able to look up the guidelines for what constitutes a lean, leaner, or leanest. And based on the nutritional information, this would be a lean, meaning I would get 5 ounces cooked and no healthy fat. So that's how I'm going to count it. I will give Nutritional support a call on Monday, and by the time I publish this video, I'll have, probably up here, I will put that information up here and confirm that this is indeed a lean. Okay, so that's the first thing I got, and that's for tonight. And then one of the main reasons I went to Trader Joe's are for these turkey meatballs. I love these things. 5 of them constitutes a lean, and they're so easy to make. You can make them in the microwave. I like to throw them in the air fryer. I like to serve them over spaghetti squash or sometimes riced cauliflower. So I got 2 bags of these. I also got the Trader Joe's sweet Italian style chicken sausage. That was from my list. So 2 1/4 sausages constitutes a lean. I also could use this cut up and sauteed over spaghetti squash or zucchini noodles with some rayos. I think that would be really good. And then finally, I got some more low-fat cottage cheese because I love cottage cheese. Okay, moving on to the frozen vegetables. I got this bag of French green beans, frozen. So that's what I'm gonna have with my filet mignon tonight. And Mike likes green beans a lot. So I will serve Mike a portion of this along with some rice that I have pre-made. Just a little side note, I make white rice for people not on the plan, and I freeze it in 1 cup servings. I just measure out 1 cup of cooked white rice, and I put it in a sandwich baggie, and then put it inside a freezer bag and shove it in the freezer. So when my son needs one, or I'm making dinner and I want to give that to Mike, it's just really easy to grab. I heat it up in the microwave and it's good to go. So I will have the filet mignon and the green beans as my lean and green, and Mike will have filet mignon, green beans, and some rice. Okay, moving on. The riced cauliflower stir fry. Now a 1/2 cup of this is 1 green, and this is really good. I grabbed a bag of the regular riced cauliflower because that's always handy as well. Now finally, the last frozen thing I got was the shiitake mushroom chicken. And according to Sandy's Kitchen, this constitutes a complete lean and green. And the serving portion is 1.5 cups. Now, just to make sure, I looked at my guidelines for what constitutes a lean and green meal. The guidelines state that a lean and green meal has to have between 250 and 400 calories. It has to have less than or equal to 20 grams of total carbohydrates, ideally less than 15 grams, and 10 to 20 grams total fat, and greater than or equal to 25 grams of protein. So I looked at the nutrition label, and their serving sizes, they give you the information for 1 cup. So I have to do some math in my head, but 1.5 cups would have 270 calories, so that fits in with the guidelines. It would have 12 grams of fat, so that fits into the guidelines, and it would have about 14 grams of carbohydrates, and so that fits in the guidelines. And the protein would be 30 grams of protein, so it fits right down the line. And that, I think I'd get at least 2 portions or 2 meals out of this bag. So I'm anxious to try it. All right, moving on to my fresh vegetables. Trader Joe's has the fresh riced cauliflower. Now, you've seen in my previous videos that I like to make my homemade cauliflower crusts. And normally what I do is I just buy a head of cauliflower and I rice it in my Ninja blender. But I saw this there, and it's already riced, and so I do want to make more of my mini cauliflower crusts. I've been really liking those for my turkey tacos, so that's what I'm going to do with this. I got my mini bell peppers. Now those are just always handy. If I'm short of green, I like to actually eat these cut up and fresh. And you can also use them for dipping in certain recipes. I have a taco dip that I'm going to post for Cinco de Mayo where I use these for dipping. I got a bag of baby spinach. You can use these for salads. You can saute them. I like to make salmon with some sauteed spinach and riced cauliflower with a curry sauce. That's one of my favorite meals, and I haven't had it in a while, so now I have my spinach. I got a bag of the light shredded 3 cheese blend. It's a nice size bag, 80 calories for a 1/4 cup. And I picked up another light Swiss Laughing Cow. I like these on a lot of different things, but especially in my blueberry cheese Danish, as you may have seen in a previous video. And then finally, I picked up this Italian roast ground espresso coffee. Now, you probably saw earlier, I have a Nespresso machine, and I use this coffee to make my own espresso capsules that go in the Nespresso machine. I originally purchased the Nespresso pods, and when I was done with them, I cleaned out the base and saved them. I found this kit on Amazon where you can make your own Nespresso pods. And you saw one of the pods I had made, and I used that in my caramel macchiato shake. And when you're just using plain coffee, it doesn't count as anything. It just adds a little bit of flavor and a little bit of caffeine. So anyway, I will link this below if you're interested in this kit. My Optavia box came in the mail. So I'm gonna share this little mini unboxing with you so you can see what I got. It is always sort of a little bit like Christmas getting these. Now these, of course, are fun to pop. And like I said, this is just a little mini unboxing. So looks like I've got the peanut butter and chocolate chip bar. This is the only set of bars that I got in this shipment, and it's one of my favorites. And I was running low on shakes again, so I got the caramel macchiato shake mix, and this is one of my favorites. You saw I had it earlier today with a shot of espresso. And I haven't had this one in quite a while, and I'm looking forward to having it again. This is the wild strawberry shake mix. And finally, the peanut butter shake mix. And this is probably my favorite shake. I got a box of cheesy buttermilk cheddar mac. And my very first video I ever did on this channel was how I make the cheesy buttermilk mac and cheese in the air fryer to taste like baked mac and cheese. And I still love it that way. Some roasted garlic, mashed potatoes. So I have a hack with this that I want to do a video on in the near future. You can make this into a wrap. I'm gonna try that in the future. My cinnamon crunchy O's cereal, one of my favorites. I like to have that with a 1/2 cup of unsweetened almond milk. And then last but not least, the Decadent Chocolate Brownie mix with Greek yogurt chips. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie, but it has to be one of my very favorite fuelings. And tonight, I'm going to make peanut butter cups using this fueling and PB2 powder. And I'm also gonna make it for Mike. I'm going back to Mike's later, and I'm gonna make us dinner, and then later on, I will see how much he likes the Decadent Chocolate Brownie mix made into peanut butter cups. So that is yet to come. Okay, I'm gonna put all of these away, and I've got some chores to do, and I will see you again for my third fueling. I realized when I was putting the groceries away that I had used the last espresso pod. So I thought I would take this opportunity to show you a little bit about how I make my Nespresso pods, and I make them for the regular coffee and for the espresso. And what I did way back when is when I ordered the real pods, I cleaned them all out and saved them so that I could use them in the future. So I've got, let's see, 2, 3, 4, these are all espresso sized. And I've got a couple double espresso sized. That's a double. That's regular coffee size. And I thought I would do a few coffees as well. I've been liking this caramel flavored coffee. So I will show you how this is done. The first thing we need is, of course, our cleaned out Nespresso pod. And you place this into this little handy contraption that I got on Amazon. And it comes with a brush that you can use to brush away the coffee grounds. And it also comes with these seals. And I'll show you exactly how that is done. And it comes with this nice scoop too. You can use this scoop to kind of press down the coffee grounds in the Nespresso pod. And then you sweep away the grounds and you take one of these seals and you can kind of see this little knob here. There's a corresponding one on the seal. You place that over it, press down, and then you use the tip of this brush that came with the kit to seal it around. And you take that out and then you kind of bend that around. And then what I do is then I write on the seal what it is. Okay, you do the same thing with the coffee, except the pod is just a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna speed this up for you and make a few of my Nespresso pods.
All along, I feel like you need your space. Prisoner in your own home that ain't great. Right now, you and me are safe. We'll finally get away.
Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to have my third fueling of the day, the Chocolate Mint Cookie Crisp Bar. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. So now I'm going to finish my chores. I've got some laundry to fold and some bathrooms to clean, and I will shower myself because I'm not looking my greatest. And then I will see you back for my next fueling. So I'm back for fueling number 4, and I'm feeling a little bit exhausted today. So I am gonna have another shake with one of my espresso shots. So let me mix that up together. Hi, well, I'm at Mike's and I am going to prepare our lean and green. We are having filet mignon and green beans, and I brought about a cup of rice for Mike to have with his dinner. And so I'm gonna get started. I will season the filet mignon for one condiment, and then I'm preparing it in my cast iron skillet with some olive oil spray. And I will show you how that's done.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do.
Okay, so I weighed out my cooked filet mignon and it was 5.1 ounces. So that's good for me. I'm going to give Mike the slightly bigger filet mignon and some green beans and his rice. And I'm going to measure out my green beans on the scale, and I'm looking for 6.60 ounces. So I'm going to plate that up and show you what it looks like. Okay, I have our dinners. Mike and I are going to eat, and I will see you back when I prepare our last fueling, the peanut butter cups. Okay, I am now going to prepare the peanut butter cups for Mike and myself, and I'm going to show you how we do that. I am going to link the recipe down below. It's also from Sandy's Kitchen, except that I am going to make my fuelings into 2 peanut butter cups a piece, and I will show you how that is done. Prepared the peanut butter cups, and I used a silicone muffin liner. I think they work really well, and they wash up really nice, and you can reuse them. So now I'm gonna stick these in the freezer for about an hour, and then I will be back with Mike for the taste test. So I've made our peanut butter cups. To be perfectly honest, an hour was not enough time to freeze them. So they probably should be a little bit more frozen than they are, but I couldn't wait. So let's have our taste test and see what Mike thinks.
I know I can't wait. They're pretty muddy.
They definitely need to be frozen a little bit longer. But what do you think of the taste?
Very good.
Very good. All right, so we're gonna sign off. I think I'm gonna put these back in the freezer for a little bit longer. Yeah, they're a little bit messy. But if you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel and tick that notification bell so you're alerted every time I post a new video. And thank you for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you next time.